Hey everyone, welcome back to Global Bike Buzz, your ultimate destination for all things two-wheeled and thrilling. I'm your host, Alex, and today we're diving deep into one of the most anticipated budget commuters of the year, the 2026 Suzuki GD110S. If you're tired of those unreliable rides that guzzle fuel and leave you stranded, this little beast might just be your next daily driver. We've got the full scoop on its sleek design, punchy performance, and that unbeatable value for money. Stick around as we break it all down. And don't forget to smash that like button if you're already hooked. Let's rev it up. Picture this, you're weaving through city traffic, and heads are turning. That's the vibe the 2026 GD110S brings right from the front. Suzuki nailed the aggressive yet approachable look here. The headlight setup is a game-changer, a bright, halogen unit that's slim and angular, framed by those sleek fenders that give it a sporty edge without screaming racer. It's got that classic round headlamp with a subtle blacked-out bezel, perfect for cutting through fog or night rides. Below it, the front grille is minimalist, with just enough chrome accents to add a touch of premium flair. The handlebar is wide and upright, ergonomically positioned for comfortable commuting, and those chunky front forks are telescopic, mind you, a hint at the stability you'll feel on bumpy roads. Oh, and the tires? 2.75-inch front rubber on a 17-inch alloy wheel, gripping like a champ. From the front, this bike says I'm ready for anything, office runs or weekend errands, with style to spare. It's compact at about 1,900 millimeters long, so parking in tight spots, no sweat. Now, let's slide over to the side profile, where the GD110S really flexes its commuter cool. The fuel tank is a sculpted 9-liter beauty, slightly curved for the aerodynamic flow, painted in a glossy black or vibrant blue option that pops under the sun. It's got those bold graphics running along the side, sharp, flame-like decals in red and white that scream energy without being over the top. The seat is a highlight, plush, split design with the rider's portion elevated just right at 760 millimeters high, making it accessible for riders from 5'4" up. No more awkward hops on or off. The swing-arm rear suspension looks robust, paired with a 4.0-inch rear tire on another 17-inch rim for balanced handling. You'll notice the kickstart lever tucked neatly, but it's electric start standard now, a nice upgrade from last year. The exhaust pipe runs low and muted, keeping things quiet in residential areas, while the chain guard is full coverage to fend off grime. Side mirrors are convex for wider visibility, adjustable with a quick twist. Overall, the side view clocks in at a lean 108 kilograms dry weight, so it's nimble for dodging potholes or lane splitting. This profile isn't just functional, it's got that modern commuter swagger that turns the mundane into something fun. Flipping to the back, the GD110S keeps the momentum going with a clean, no-nonsense tail. The rear fender is short and flared, hugging the tire just enough to splash away water without dragging. That taillight, a crisp LED strip now in the 2026 model, a brighter, longer-lasting, and integrated seamlessly into the bodywork for a unified look. It's got those reflective side panels for safety, glowing red in low light. The grab rail is sturdy chromed steel, ideal for pillions or securing a light load, and the rear brake drum is ventilated for better cooling during stop-go traffic. No frills like a massive cargo rack, but there's ample space for a backpack or grocery bag thanks to the flat seat extension. From behind, the bike's 140mm ground clearance shines through aplenty for speed bumps or gravel paths without scraping. The license plate holder is pre-wired for easy install, and those turn signals blink sharp and orange. It's all about practicality here, compact, safe, and screaming reliability. If you're glancing in your rear view, you'll see a bike that's as tough as it is tidy. Alright, enough ogling the outside, let's crack open the hood and talk about what makes this Suzuki tick. The engine. At the core is that trusty 112.8cc, air-cooled, single-cylinder mill, refined with Suzuki's latest suck tweaks for smoother revs. It's a 4-stroke powerhouse pushing out 8 horsepower at 8,500 RPM and 8.53 Nm of torque at 5,500 Dripman, numbers that might not wow superbike fans, but for a 110cc commuter, it's plenty peppy. Euro 2 compliant. It sips fuel like a pro, thanks to the efficient carburetor and optimized ignition timing. Wet multi-plate clutch engages buttery smooth, feeding power to a 4-speed constant mesh gearbox that's slick shifting with a rotary pattern. No fancy CVT here, just pure, mechanical reliability. The airbox is larger this year for better intake, reducing vibes at Tittle, and the cooling fins are beefed up to handle hot climates without overheating. Starter is electric with backup kick, so you're never late for work. Oil capacity is a straightforward 1 liter. And maintenance intervals stretch to every 3,000 kilometers. This engine isn't built for drag strips, it's engineered for 100,000 kilometers lifespans with minimal fuss, making it a wallet-friendly workhorse. With that power plant humming, how does the GD110S actually perform on the road? Let's get real. Acceleration is brisk for its class, hitting 0 to 60 km per hour in about 8 seconds, thanks to the low-end torque that pulls strong from second gear. Top speed clocks around 100 km per hour flat out, stable even on highways with that backbone frame keeping things planted. Handling is where it shines as if the 31mm telescopic forks up front soak up urban jolts, while the twin rear shocks with adjustable preload let you dial in for solo or duo rides. Braking's drum on drum, but effective with the front 110mm and rear 110mm setups. No ABS, but the progressive feel prevents lockups and panic stops. Fuel economy, a stellar 45 km per liter in mixed conditions, so that's over 400 km on a full tank, perfect for penny-pinching commuters. Vibrations are tamed below 60 km per hour, and wind protection from the upright posture means no fatigue on 50 km daily hauls. We took it on pothole-ridden backroads, and it shrugged off everything like a champ. Load it with 150 kilograms, and it still corners confidently at 40 degrees lean. Downsides: it's not a corner carver like pricier siblings, and wind noise picks up past 80 km per hour. But for everyday hustily groceries, school runs, or quick getaways, this bike delivers consistent, drama-free performance that builds trust mile after mile. Now, the million-rupee question, or should I say, the budget-friendly one. Prices. In Pakistan, the 2026 Suzuki GD110S starts at around Rs. 369,900 for the base black variant, with premium colors like metallic blue bumping it to Rs. 375,000. That's ex-showroom, so add a bit for registration and taxes, landing you under Rs. 390,000 on road, compared to rivals like the Honda CD70 at Rs. 360,000 or Yamaha YBR at Rs. 400,000. The GD110S hits that sweet spot, cheaper than flashier options but loaded with more features like the electric start and LED tail. Servicing is a steal at Rs. 1,500 per tune-up, and parts are everywhere thanks to Suzuki's massive network. In other markets like the Philippines or India, expect equivalents around $1,200, making it a steal for entry-level riders. No hidden fees, just straightforward value that pays for itself in fuel savings within months. If you're shopping smart, this price tag seals the deal. Wrapping this ride up, the 2026 Suzuki GD110S isn't trying to reinvent the wheel, it's perfecting the one that's carried millions reliably for years. From its head-turning front fascia and side-hugging ergonomics to that bulletproof rear setup, the design screams practical style. The engine's efficiency king, performance is spot-on for real-world chaos, and at this price, it's tough to beat. Sure, it lacks spells like disc brakes or digital dashes, but for 90% of riders, it's more than enough. I'd rate it a solid 8.5 out of 10, ideal for newbies, families, or anyone ditching car commutes. If you're in the market for a bike that starts every time, saves your wallet, and turns heads subtly, hunt down a